autobiographical piece. It's a story called A Cello for the Tortoise. You're not going out to cello practice again, are you, Cyril? Said Elizabeth's mother. I'm just going out to my quartet, said her father. Sometimes he played in a big orchestra, but mostly he just practiced, with 3 others, a pianist and 2 violinists. Elizabeth had been named after the Queen of England, who had been crowned 1 year before when Elizabeth was 5. You would give that girl the top brick off the chimney, her mother would say to her father. Although she never asked for it, she knew it must be a very special brick. But Elizabeth sometimes felt sad inside and didn't know why, and she was often very lonely. Sometimes it was hard to make her mother smile. One day she found out why. Her Auntie Joan let slip. You would have had a sister, Elizabeth, but she died before you were born. Why didn't you tell me, Elizabeth cried to them both. She wept for her sister, but she knew it must have been a very sad secret. Soon after, her father came home and handed her a large box. He has been ill-treated by my friend's little boy, he said. Elizabeth opened the box very carefully. The little tortoise inside had a cracked shell and only 3 legs. A trio, not a quartet. Elizabeth fell in love with him straight away and called him Wedgwood after her mum's ornaments. About a week later, after Wedgwood had hobbled into Mr. Thompson's garden again, Elizabeth decided to make him a pen. She found lots of pieces of old wood, but there was a small gap, and she had run out of things to use. Then she got a brilliant idea. Yes, yes, Elizabeth, her mother had said. But Elizabeth thought she had only been half listening. Her mother seemed to want to get back to talking to Uncle John on the sofa. Uncle John wasn't Elizabeth's real uncle. It was only the cello which her father took out to practice on. It was a bit hard to break it up with its curly shapes, but when she had finished, she thought Wedgwood liked his new pen, though it's hard to tell when a tortoise is pleased. Come and see what I've done, she said when her father came home from work. She saw a look on his face that she'd never seen before. He seemed to turn from a lovely pink to a funny shade of white. She watched him looking at her mother, who was sticking her lips together and shaking her head quickly as if nobody could see. Elizabeth knew it meant don't say anything. But after what seemed a lifetime to Elizabeth, he did say something. Well, this is a home fit for a king, Elizabeth. Well done. Shall we make it even bigger? Next weekend we could all go and get some more wood, all the same size, not like my silly old cello. What do you say? He turned to her mother. Elizabeth saw a smile spreading over her face, which looked just like the sun coming out. Elizabeth knew they would be pleased with her.